Hi Hannah, thank you for sending in your essay for correction, for some feedback, and for answering the questions. So you've done IELTS twice. It's very annoying having to keep on doing it again. This 6.5 is so difficult, or it's very difficult to get from 6.5 to 7. It's a big jump. So let's have a look. This is looking pretty good to me. A difficult title. International marketing is sometimes seen as invasive and an intrusion. Others argue it's a necessary and economical form of education. Okay, let's have a look. Over the years, marketing has become a powerful tool for selling goods and services. Good, brilliant. You could put here immediately marketing and advertising, because you understand what this is about, which is great. So show a range of vocabulary. So marketing as advertising, then you'd have to get this into plurals, have become powerful tools for selling goods and services. You could get this idea of all over the world. Yeah. Besides, I don't think you need this, but because I've got put in this all over the world, but I don't think you need that sentence actually. So selling goods and services all over the world. Some people. So think, who are these people? Business experts, commentators, journalists, economists. Always a good idea to give people a name. Consider, it carries a wide range of benefits. Now, not carry out. Carry out is if I carry out a task, like I do something. So it offers a wide range of benefits, such as cost reduction, exchange of ideas, and is capable of getting to know. Now, the marketing doesn't know different languages, but it's capable of enabling people to discover. Okay, so it's difficult when you've got capable of. I like capable of, but it's capable of enabling, which is a bit long, or it enables people to discover. Okay, so I like capable of, but you can't have. You need to have people in there. However, others believe it's trespassing boundaries. So others believe that it's trespassing boundaries and even disturbing some cultures due to being inappropriate. So you have to give an idea why here. And then I believe. So let's have your opinion, because it's an opinion essay. Give your opinion here, and then on the online course we talk about then introducing the essay. Literally, this essay will discuss these key elements or something like that. Okay, so you need a bit more in that introduction to get that into the right kind of shape that we're looking for. So there's quite a lot that I can see here that the task achievement, so answering the question, obviously has 25% of the marks, which you probably know. Also the coherence and the cohesion, so the organisation of the essay and the organisation of the paragraphs is really important. So for me, there's quite a lot of issues here, quite a lot that we could obviously help you with. The online course which we run, which goes through the essay, literally how to organise this essay really, really carefully to get it into exactly the right shape that the examiner is looking for. And this makes it much easier for you, because then each time you write, you know exactly what you have to do. So for example, when you've got here firstly, and then you haven't got secondly, you've got on the other hand. So these two linking words or connecting words don't match up. Yeah. So you either have on the one hand, on the other hand, or firstly, secondly. I don't really like firstly, secondly. I think you can choose something better than that. Or you start with a strong sentence here, or you have however. So there's various different ways of doing this, but this signalling, this signposting is a very important part of the coherence of the essay. So you said firstly, it's known that it is almost inevitable to halt international marketing due to the globalized style of life in most countries. Okay, that's fine. I wouldn't have that sentence there, because you're not really telling me what it's doing, you're not really telling me how good it is. I like this sentence. So I would save your example until later. I'd move that here, but I put so international market due to the globalized serve life, okay, in most parts of the world, it is possible to purchase global fast food and other well-known products including clothes and computers. Let's sort of be kind of quite specific here, thanks to their highly successful advertising. So I'm getting in some language here. Campaigns. Okay, so I've got another kind of good sentence in here before I get into this. The most successful fast food business has accepted that that it is an advantage, so you'd have to change that a little bit, to develop campaigns for international markets, because when people are travelling, they recognise their products, just a comma there, which turn out to reach, which in turn, I think that's what you mean, in turn, allows for a higher level of profit. Okay, that's fine. Okay, sales from overseas nations accounted for over 65% of the total for most fast food outlets. I mean, I don't really know. It doesn't really matter, but it has to make sense, obviously. You don't want something that's kind of impossible. But what I've tried to do here is organise this paragraph. So you've got your strong sentences, your topic sentence, you develop the topic sentence, you kind of expand it, and then you put your example in there at the end. So, however, on the other hand, countries that are not immersed in globalisation, international marketing can be invasive. Yeah, use a different word. We don't want to use their word. So unwelcome. And here you had a nice word up here. Trespassing boundaries. I really like that. So unwelcome. So go unwelcome. Because. So tell me why. It's inappropriate. Okay. It is often misunderstood or inappropriate given local customs or religious beliefs. Something like that. So we need to really, really explain this. Take the time to tell the examiner what you mean. Then you can have your example. Yeah. Or rather an aggressive feeling of rejection because they're not respecting their habits. Good. Because rather than the adverts, you could say these do not take account of local beliefs or local habit, or have not been adjusted, or are not suited to. So rather than they, just use the pronoun these instead, which is quite a nice way of doing it. And then add an example to that paragraph. So from my perspective, so in conclusion, so I know that you're in the conclusion now, so you're sort of signalling, you're signposting to the examiner all the time what you're doing. Is an engagement tool for sales provided the company's research into the culture. Absolutely. Rather than that, because you've kind of used these words quite a lot, you could say failure to understand these customs might turn out is a bit too informal. Okay, so might result in would be better. Keep it formal. So we're not using the phrasal verbs. So it might result in a reduction of here, not costumes. Costume is something I wear to a party kind of thing, like an unusual party. Customs. Watch out for just the typing there. Okay, but you've done lots and lots of good stuff there, Anne, and I mean, there's lots of good stuff there. I can see why you're kind of stuck on this 6.5. I think we need to get in a little bit of work on the organisation, which is something that we can help you with. A bit of work on the grammar, which is something that I can help you with on your essays. Moving you up to this band 7. I think you can do it, absolutely, but I think you probably need a bit of help and a bit of feedback just to get you improving in time. Okay, thank you very much for sending me your essay.